Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to be unboxing my latest purchase. This is the Garmin Instinct 2X Solar. I bought this item directly from Garmin. And this with all my purchases, I like doing these unboxings just in case there's somebody else thinking about buying the same item. They want to get an idea of what does it look like when it comes in, what's the quality like, etc. Now, this is just an unboxing video. Once I turn the item on, figure out some of the settings, how to use it, I will do a video. I've had the Instinct before. I've actually had several of them. I had the original Instinct, I had the Instinct 2, I had the Instinct Crossover. I kind of held off on buying this one because of the size, but my eyes have gotten so bad that I'm actually kind of welcoming the larger size. So let's take a look at it. If you've ever bought a Garmin device before, the packaging is basically the exact same for all of them. They're always going to come in a box. They'll have the model on it. They'll have your instruction manual and then usually a single USB charge cable. And for the most part, on their watches, the charge cable has never changed. I've got an S40, which is several years old as far as production. It uses the same charge cord as what the 2X uses. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. The band is considerably wider than the original Instinct band. Let me see if I can show you the original Instinct band. I don't remember the exact dimensions, but here's the band from the Instinct 1, and then there it is from the 2X, so you can see it's definitely wider. If you buy the regular Instinct 2X Solar, it has a white or a single color flashlight. If you buy the tactical version, I believe the flashlight changes and you can do red as well as green. Oh, here's the tab to peel it off. There we go. And I tell you what, I was just going to do an unboxing. Why don't we go ahead and power it up for the first time? Your power button is always going to be the top left button on these devices, the control button. So if you press and hold it, that'll turn the device on. And we'll go through the initial setup. Hopefully you can see this okay. I'm not going to pair it to a phone or anything like that, but at least you get an idea. You've got an up button on the left, you've got a down button, and then the top right button, which is your GPS, is going to be basically your select button as well. So I can go through my different languages. They have a lot of them on here. I press GPS to choose my language. It says, hey, do you want to pair it with a phone? Yes or no? I'm going to say no. It says, how do you want your distance? Do you want it in miles or do you want it in kilometers? I'm going to choose miles. What do I want my time format in? 12-hour, 24, or military? What do I want my date format in? Day, month, year, month, day, year, year, month, day. I like year, month, day. Gender, birth year, my height, weight. It says which wrist is your watch on? Are you going to be wearing on your left hand or your right? And then what time do you go to bed? So let's say 10 p.m. is about right. What time do I usually wake up? I usually wake up at about 5. You guys are learning all kinds of information about me. Do you want to receive notifications during your sleep or not? Oh, yeah, I do not want to do that, so it's good. How do I want to set the time? Do I want to use my GPS location to set the time, or do I want to do it manually? Since I'm inside, I'm going to choose manual, and then I can go through and I can do my time settings. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Once I get it up and running, I will switch that. I'll go outside and connect to the GPS. But that's it. We've set up the watch. The nice thing about the Instinct series, I always tell people, is if you're not a smartwatch guy, you don't want to connect it to your cell phone and be doing all of this stuff on your cell phone. You don't have to. All of the features you can do on the watch. You don't have to use your phone at all. The one thing you'll need your phone for is if you're wanting to download additional watch faces other than the ones that were delivered, or if you're wanting to sync your information to your Garmin Connect account, that's where you're going to need a cell phone. But everything else on this watch, the GPS, the barometer, the altimeter, the moon phase, sunrise and sunset data, all of that stuff that you would normally do on a Casio G-Shock or a Casio ProTrek, you can do on here without connecting to a cell phone at all. The cell phone just gives you the smart features if you're wanting those. I thought it might be beneficial to show it on the wrist. I mentioned that I was a little hesitant about buying it because of the size. I have 6-inch wrists, which are really small. So I will show you what it looks like on my 6-inch wrist. It's really not too bad. I had the Phoenix 7X and it felt huge on the wrist. This watch is much lighter. And at least just from initially putting it on, doesn't feel too bad. Looks big, but I kind of like them a little bit bigger like that. So anyway, that's a look at it on a 6-inch wrist. Hope the video helped.